Yes, what's happening everyone? Shem Rock BJJ. Today we're going to be going over a very basic technique. How to finish your rear naked choke. How also to finish your rear naked choke when your opponent puts his chin down, likes to put his hand inside, you know what I mean, the more installers. And also basic seatbelt control, what to do, what not to do. We'll cover this a lot more, but today is just going to be the very basic principles, and I promise you, if you follow these tips, it will definitely improve your finish rate from all back control scenarios.
Let's go.
First of all, I'm going to go over the most important principles when controlling the back. The seatbelt. The biggest misconception when controlling the back is that the hooks is more important than the seatbelt. Many people believe the hooks are the most important thing when controlling the back because you get 4 points for the hook. But it's not true. The most important detail is the seatbelt. This is a bad seatbelt. A good seatbelt, I always want to be ear to ear with my opponent. I like to keep my chin on their collarbone, and my seatbelt's going to be one arm, which I like to call the choking arm, here, and the second arm under the armpit. The most important thing when controlling my seatbelt is to have the arm under the armpit, controlling the choking arm, here. I never go with this grip. I never put the choking arm on top. You see? Mistake. Here's why. When I put the arm under the armpit on top and protect the choking hand, if Colleen makes the mistake of peeling off my hands to escape, the rear naked choke is immediately in play. If my hand is on the opposite way round, which is the incorrect way, and Colleen peels my hand off, I cannot choke with the hand under the armpit. It's not possible. There's no choke there. So I hide the choking hand. I go ear to ear, my ear next to Colleen's ear, and I like to put my chin on the collarbone. Here, when performing my seatbelt, I'm going to use my right elbow, which is the choking hand, pulling Colleen's shoulder backwards, and my hand squeezing here. This is good control. For Colleen to escape my back now, the back control now is very hard. Even with no hooks, it's very hard. So this is a good seatbelt, guys. Making sure she cannot move her head here. This is not a good seatbelt. She can still move here, ear to ear. My chin on her collarbone, protecting the choking hand. Now we're going to go over some rear naked choke finishes. Personally, when I'm here on the back, I like to, as I go for the choke, I like to open my left hand under the armpit, which is hiding the choking hand, and I like to push down on this arm, right here. And at the same time when I push down, I shoot my choking hand deep, and now I go my right hand behind the shoulder just to secure the choke. Meanwhile, I pull this hand out and I go hand in the bicep, back of the hand on the back of the head, and now to finish it off, I put the second lock with my face here. For Colleen to open this rear naked choke grip, if my second lock is in here, it's possible. Colleen, open this grip. You see? But when I put the second lock into play, she will no longer be able to open. Colleen, try now. In this time, she will already be sleeping. I'm also going to show another rear naked choke finish when the opponent puts their chin down and puts their two hands inside. A lot of the time, when you shoot for the rear naked choke, this is very common. They believe if they put their chin down, they are susceptible from being choked. It's still just as easy to finish. Whenever they put their chin down, I like to make it a V with my elbow being in the middle, a V. So I don't want to finish the chin down rear naked chokes with my forearm. I want to go deep onto the V. Keep your chin down and your hands inside. Here. Now, I lock up my rear naked choke the same way as I did before. Now the only difference is when I squeeze my rear naked choke, I like to squeeze down, bringing my elbow into her chest. This will not be a face crank, this will be a choke. Tap. Sorry. I squeeze down into the chest. I don't want to squeeze her chin and face crank, even though this is legal. You will have a lot higher percentage ratio squeezing down, and she will still go to sleep. It's still a legitimate choke. So let's recap the details of the control. Choking arm, over the shoulder, under the neck. Secondary arm, under the armpit, hiding the choking hand. Ear to ear, my chin on the collarbone, pulling the right shoulder back with my elbow, and my seatbelt control hand pulling also in. Here, good seatbelt control. Now, when I want to go for the rear naked choke, my left hand I release the grip and control her hand, pushing it down. My right hand I shoot deep and hold the back of her shoulder, while I free my left hand, put it inside the bicep, back of the left hand behind her head, and now I put my secondary lock with my face. And now all I do from here is squeeze. Tap. These are some basic tips on how to finish your rear naked choke. Stay tuned guys, I hope you all enjoyed it. Subscribe, like and comment below.